Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. You made it to Friday. Woo. Hi. You come here. Come here. How is everybody today? I don't have anything for Charlie, and he's begging for stuff. I feel bad when I don't give him something. I need to just put something on my plate just for you. Yes, I do. Anyway, today I have... Oh, see that the camera is so high? I can't even show you anymore. Anyway, bagel with cream cheese and an orange. I have to still figure that out. I have it in the little clip thing. I have it sitting on a cup so that it will stay up. But I need a proper tripod. I'm getting one. I think I was supposed to get it last Friday. And the guy must have forgotten. I forgot too, so it doesn't matter. But a ring light kit can be pretty expensive. It's like $100 and something. So I looked on Marketplace, and this gentleman has a new one. He literally lives up the street. He said he would drop it off for $50. $50. So then I can have a proper setup. I was thinking of filming in the kitchen, like in the dining room again, like I used to. But we'll see. Cheers, Chris. Vitamin. You're so cute, Papa. Did you sleep in your bed? You can't have anything. No, not for the baby. These bagels are so thin. It's kind of weird. Oh well. I am tired. I came home yesterday, met with my friend. We went to Bloomers, had an amazing time, as always. We have such good chats and laughs. I had a vegan gluten-free cupcake. You know what's really funny? It was chocolate peanut butter. And it was so good. But it actually felt kind of weird to be eating something like that I didn't make. Because I'm so used to making everything at home now. Now that the weather is getting nicer, maybe sometimes we'll just meet at the park and I'll bring food and snacks. Save us some money. It is nice to just go somewhere, order something and eat it. Like, hello. I think anybody feels the same way. That being said, I'm off today because I switched with somebody for tomorrow. This orange is not the good one. I'm trying. It is juicy, but it's boring. I'm telling you, Cara spoils it for everybody else in my books. Obviously, only if you find a good one. But the ones we've had lately have been really good. They're from Sobeys. Can I just say how much I miss sitting in the window and watching people? That's one of my favorite things to do, eh? I love people watching. Does anybody else like doing that? Like, sometimes I'll go down to the beaches and I'll sit on a bench and just people watch. I could do it for hours and hours and hours. You know why I love it? Because I love different people. I love different styles of clothing, different shoes, different hair, the way they walk. I just find people very mesmerizing, and I love that we are all so different and unique. I just love that about us. My mom and I used to do it. We would pack a picnic, and we would go down to the beach, and we would sit there for hours and hours and hours and chat. My mom and I were amazing friends, like best friends. Those oranges should be called disappointment. It's just a sun-kissed orange. Nothing against you, sun-kissed, but I'm sorry. Cara has you beat. You know what other oranges I like? The ones that have the little bump on the top. I think they're called Mineola. And I love tangerines, but when you buy a box of them, usually we buy it at Christmas time. I'm telling you, some of them can be so good. Some of them are absolute garbage. But oh well. Sugar. It only took me 40 minutes to get to Bunner's yesterday from my house. I'm shocked. I walked down to Coxwell, got on the bus, went to the subway, straight across to Ossington, and then walked over. Yeah, 40 minutes. I was impressed. Now that I've started meeting new people and actually socializing, for one, it feels wonderful. For two, I want to go to new places for both of us. So far we've been to places that I have already been to. Green Earth Vegan, Udupi Palace, and now Bloomers. But Bloomers I haven't been to in years. The staff there were so sweet. I love them. You know, like, we really are lucky in Toronto. It is a huge city, for one. For two, you can get cuisine from around the world. So Axel and I, oh my gosh, when he was younger, excuse me, we used to have an atlas and a globe. And just for funsies we used to call it, we would pick a country, spin the globe, point your finger, and wherever it lands, you have to go and find cuisine, food from that country. Can they see you? Can they see that little snout? And there, I saw your ear. I did. Yes, I did. Hi. And honestly, you can find food from around the world in this city. It's freaking awesome. So I was thinking that I should start doing that again. Hey, you're gonna fall. He gets so into his bark that his back legs lift up. It's so funny. But I worry that he's gonna like topple over and fall. Silly bum. Anyway, so where we were is I think it's called Bluerdale or something. Like each area of the city sometimes has a little name, right? Like Little India, Kensington Market, Begondale, Little Portugal. There's all kinds of different places. Greek Town. I love Greek food, by the way. So I would like to start doing that again. So I was saying to my friend that we need to go to places that I haven't been. So I mentioned Bampot, which is this like really fancy tea house. I finished my breakfast, by the way. Obviously, that's why I'm not eating anymore. And then I was looking up this place called Cock-Doodle-Doo, which is I think it's fully vegan, gluten-free. There's so many places in the city that I have been wanting to go to, but have never went to. Oh, I also want to ask her if she wants to go to the Bean Sprout. Oh my God. For those of you who don't live here, and I know many of you don't, there is a place called the Bean Sprout that I have been going to for years with Diane, my friend. And it is a Chinese restaurant. The owners are adorable, Mark and Fiona. It used to be at Victoria Park and Ellesmere, I think. Or maybe Eglinton. Whatever it was. It was up at Victoria Park and something. In the mall there where the Toys R Us is. And, or it was. This place is amazing. They make good old-fashioned Chinese food, small batches so that you know that it's fresh. They do have an all-you-can-eat buffet, or did. I doubt they have it now because of C-19. But they don't put a lot in those little pans so that it's constantly being refreshed. And their son has all kinds of allergies. So they were doing special, I think it was all-you-can-eat, gluten-free buffets once a month. Then it went to 2 times a month. Then it was so popular that they decided that they were going to scrap everything else that wasn't gluten-free and make the restaurant fully gluten-free. Oh my gosh, it's divine. Like, it's really hard for you to go anywhere and get good Chinese food that is guaranteed to be gluten-free because they use a lot of soy sauce. And guaranteed some soy sauces don't have gluten, but then they use breading in the chicken balls and breading in the wings. And you know what I mean? So generally speaking, and their egg rolls, all of that stuff, you know, it has some kind of flour or soy sauce that is not gluten-free. Excuse me. So anyway, I need to go back there because now they've moved and they're in, I don't even remember where they are now. Like, it's like, not Vaughan, but it's like somewhere like that. Anyway, Etobicoke, something. But it's like a littler town, littler city than not the big city. I make a lot of sense sometimes, right? But not today. So I do that. And then we were talking about the grocery outlet, which used to be called Almost Perfect. I still usually call it Almost Perfect. But I run the group for the vegan shopping hauls at the grocery outlet, formerly Almost Perfect. And I might actually go there today. Oh my gosh, I have the day off. Wonder what time they open. It's really far. It's like Shepherd West. And it takes forever to get there on the subway. But it's totally worth it. Oh my gosh. I think I'm so excited. I'm gonna look up what time they open. And I'll leave about an hour before they open because it takes about an hour and a bit to get there. One time it took me 2 hours. So generally speaking, unless we have a drive, I will not buy anything that needs to be frozen because by the time you get home, it'll be thawed out. And I don't have, oh, I mean, I could get a cooler bag and put an ice pack in it, but yeah, it ain't happening. I have one somewhere. I have a backpack that's actually a cooler pack. I think it's from Farm Boy. I think that's in my room, so I could probably just actually bring that. But I still don't want to get frozen stuff. I could get cold stuff and keep it cold. But honestly, it's a long trek. It really is when you don't have a car, right? And even in a car, it still would take some time just because of where it is. But friends and I used to go up there. All of us would meet up, like a whole bunch of us vegans, and we would go there and take pictures of all the stuff that are their offerings so that we can show it up in our group. And I haven't been there in forever. Like I want to say just before this whole lockdowns thing started. So it's been a long time. And one of the managers, I want to say she's the ordering manager or something like that. She's actually vegan. She's awesome. She is part of our group. So she'll come in there and post pictures all the time of what's available in the different stores. And there's quite a few locations. I remember when it first started, there was like, just a few locations. Now there's quite a few. And each one, I mean, they do have same things in each store, but a lot of them have different things in each store. So she'll try and post like Whitby or Oshawa, Peterborough, or our location, and tell everybody what kind of deals they have on. And then they also get like case deals, which is really cool. Of I don't know, say Beyond Meat, where you would pay. I think we paid $10 for 4 sausages. Now, that sounds like a lot, and yes, it is, but when you can't find vegan, gluten-free sausages anywhere else, you're going to pay that price. It is totally worth it for us to find something that Axel can safely eat, especially that's corn-free. A lot of vegan, gluten-free things have corn in them because corn is a great filler and it's cheap, right? So companies use it. But there's a lot of corn derivatives that are prevalent in a lot of things. Dextrose being number 1 and glucose number 2. Probably even flipped around there because glucose is more prevalent in things. And I'm telling you, it's a nightmare to find stuff without it. And then sometimes, like when you go to a bakery and you ask them what kind of icing sugar they use, it's generally speaking got regular icing sugar, and that means cornstarch, which he can't have. So, we just learn to live around it, which is why I make a lot of stuff ourselves so that we know what's in it. I make my own icing sugar simply by just pulsing regular sugar, like granular sugar, in a like high-speed blender, and I make my own icing sugar. So, and that little cupcake that I had yesterday actually made me want to make cupcakes because it was good, but it was a little bit dry. And that I find with a lot of gluten-free things. So I tend to put grated apple in mine, and it adds a little bit of moisture. So it makes a big difference. But I think that when you're doing like commercial baking, you can't do that because they have the cupcakes left out on the counter, and I'm wondering if maybe it would go sour. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Anyway. Alright, friends, we're almost at the 20-minute mark. I shall let you go. I hope you have a lovely Friday. I'm working tomorrow. Boo. But still, it's okay. I say that I would like to go to the grocery outlet, but I don't know. Because currently it is only 7:30, and I have been up for an hour and a half. And I stayed up last night until 1 o'clock. So, I don't know if I'll be doing anything today. Anyway. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. I love you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.